Mary Rose had always been a protective mother. She was a single mother and her daughter, Annette, was her world. But when Annette fell under the spell of a man named Felix Vail, their lives took a dark turn. Hi there, we're Unsolved Cases and we cover unsolved crime stories from all around the world. If you like this type of content, then consider subscribing to our channel as we bring never-seen crime stories to you. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to get notified whenever we upload a new episode. Annette, a teenager with dreams and aspirations, met Felix at a yard sale. To Mary, he appeared as just another customer looking for something to buy. Little did she know that this encounter would change their lives forever. Annette's father had passed away and Mary was struggling to make ends meet. She had to leave Annette with a friend while she went to work temporarily in another state. It was a much-needed decision, but a decision she would later regret deeply. As Annette spent time with Felix, he slowly tightened his grip on her. After her graduation, he convinced her to embark on a road trip with him. Mary had been saving to buy a house for them to live in together, but she was devastated when she learned that Annette had left without a word. For a year, Mary tried desperately to contact her daughter, receiving sporadic letters from different locations. Then, the phone call came. Annette wanted her mother's approval to marry Felix in California. Fearing alienating her daughter, Mary reluctantly agreed, unaware of the dark path this decision would lead her down. After the wedding, Felix's behavior grew increasingly controlling. He forced Annette into an illegal abortion, and she decided to escape. Mary was relieved when Annette returned, but Felix's relentless pursuit of control led to Mary's expulsion from her own home. Devastated and defeated, Mary Rose moved to California. Annette, now 18, handed over her inheritance to Felix and deeded the house to his name. When Mary learned of this, she called the police, filing a missing persons report. However, authorities believed Felix's manipulative tale that Annette had left voluntarily. Years passed and Mary never gave up hope, waiting by the phone on holidays and special occasions, hoping for a call from her daughter. But as time went by, doubts began to creep in. If Annette was trying to escape her mother, why wasn't anyone else hearing from her? Mary decided to take matters into her own hands, embarking on a tireless quest for answers. She uncovered information about Felix's past, including his first wife, Mary Horton Vail, who had drowned mysteriously. Will Horton, Mary's brother, and his family had resented Felix for years, believing he was responsible for his sister's death. Will shared chilling details of Mary's life with Felix, a life that turned into a nightmare after the birth of their son. Then came the fateful day when Mary drowned, allegedly in a boating accident. Detectives suspected foul play, but the coroner's ruling of accidental drowning stifled the investigation. Mary's heart ached for justice, not just for Annette, but also for Mary Horton. She learned about another missing woman, Sharon Hensley, who had vanished while involved with Felix. Desperate to uncover the truth, Mary searched for more clues, eventually connecting with Sharon's brother, Brian Hensley. Sharon had a similar story. She had fallen under Felix's sway during the late 60s. Their relationship started as a free-spirited adventure, but spiraled into violence and control. Sharon called her family to say goodbye before disappearing. Despite Felix's absurd letter claiming she had left for Australia, her family knew something was terribly wrong. Bill Vail, Felix's own son, had witnessed his father's disturbing behavior and abuse. At the age of 8, he ran away and told the police about his father's drug use and dangerous actions. This led to Felix's arrest along with Sharon for child endangerment. Bill later testified against his father. Years later, Mary Rose finally connected with investigative reporter Jerry Mitchell, who had a track record of solving cold cases. Together, they confronted Felix in Mississippi. It was a dangerous move, but Mary was done waiting for justice. She took matters in her own hand. Their journey was fraught with danger and uncertainty, but Mary's longing for closure and determination had brought her this far. The truth about Felix Vail's dark past was revealed when his son Bill spilled all the beans. Bill lived in fear of Felix, but he resonated with Mary's longing for justice, and so he gave a confession and recorded before he died of cancer. With proof, Mary finally found enough to persuade the FBI to look into Felix, who could possibly be a serial killer. In the end, Mary's relentless pursuit of justice revealed a chilling web of disappearances and suspected murders. Felix Vail's reign of terror could no longer hide in the shadows, and Mary Rose's resilience had played a pivotal role in bringing it to light.